have a whole lot of it, so I'm excited to melt some more. I did a hot buttered rum by Yankee Candle, and it's just a really good sweet, kind of caramely, it's a buttery caramely scent. I'd say it's a light to medium scent throw. I had a tart of this before I went to their last dollar tart sale, and that tart was much stronger than this one. I don't know what happened. This one had a light to medium scent throw, and the first hot buttered rum that I got was a strong scent throw, so I really don't know what happened there. Buttery gingerbread latte from Front Porch. This was a light scent throw also, but it was good. It was a light, buttery, creamy gingerbread. It was good. It just wasn't as strong as you would think it'd be since it's a gingerbread scent from Front Porch. I did pumpkin vanilla mallow bread from Front Porch. This is from a D-stash from Brandy. This was amazingly delicious. It was probably one of my favorite pumpkin scents I've tried from that D-stash. I mean, it was just pumpkin, vanilla, marshmallow, and zucchini bread. Delicious. It was yummy. I don't know how old it was, but it performed amazingly well. I did a votive from Yankee in Christmas Magic, which is, I'm pretty sure is Christmas Eve, which is just a spicy yet fruity kind of Christmas punch scent. And I did it on 2 different occasions. I did a little piece at work where I really enjoyed it. And then I threw the whole rest of the votive in my 18 watt, I think yesterday or the day before. And it was kind of overpowering. Maybe it wasn't what I was in the mood for, but it was just kind of too strong. But it's a good scent. I really enjoy Christmas Eve usually. Maybe I think I just wasn't in the mood for it that day. I'm sorry, this is going to be a really long video. This was, you're not going to be able to see it, but it is, hold on, let me unwrap it. It is Red Apple Wreath by Yankee, and you all know and love this scent. I think next year it's going to be one of my favorite Christmas scents. It's an apple wreath scent, but very different from the apple wreath scent from Better Homes and Gardens. This is more of a festive scent, whereas the Better Homes and Gardens apple wreath scent, I can sometimes melt that outside of the holiday season and enjoy it. This one is more of a holiday scent. It's more of a fresh pine, like outdoor Christmas tree pine scent with a little bit of crisp apple, and it's delicious. It's medium scent throw. It's really good. It performs well. I love it. Spiced Cranberry by Buggy Town. I've actually been melting this on and off over the past 2 weeks. I'd actually cut it into like little pie chunks, and I'd been melting it at work. It's really good. It was really, really good. I mean, it was really, can you see how dyed the wax was? But it performed really well. It was one of the strongest scents that I got from this sampler that I ordered from her, which is almost gone, pretty much gone. And the spiced wasn't too spiced. It was just spiced enough to give the cranberry some interest. But it wasn't too spiced where it was like, oh, you know, like cloves, too much cloves. It was just perfect. It was really good. I enjoyed it. This was a mystery, I won't show it to you. It was a mystery chunk from Front Porch. And this one, I believe to be, excuse me, reminded me of like a birthday cake scent and a serendipity scent. I should have let it cure, I do believe, longer because it wasn't as strong as I would have liked it to be, but it was a yummy, yummy, fruity bakery scent. I loved it. This one was cider gingerbread cream-filled cake. I don't remember this one too well. I don't remember when or where I melted it. I really should do these more often so I can remember the stuff better. Yeah, I don't remember it, so I'm not going to talk about it. Merry Marshmallow by Yankee. This one was crazy, stupid, strong, and I actually liked it so much that I had said to myself if I could afford to get one candle from Yankee during the SAS that this would be the scent. because you could melt it year round. It's not really a Christmas scent, but it's a vanilla sweet marshmallow scent, but for some reason it has floral mixed in, which at first I didn't know if I liked, but then the more I melted this, the more I decided that I do like it, and it's delicious. I really like it. Alright, peppermint bark by Yankee, and this was a disappointment. I had to use the whole thing even at work. When I'm at work and I have my tart warmer on my desk, I can use a piece of anything and it just kind of blows me away, and I kind of have to turn my warmer off occasionally. I had to use all of this and it still didn't have a strong scent throw, and it was kind of weird because in the picture it's got white chocolate and milk chocolate, and I think that those two notes mixing together was what made it weird, but I didn't enjoy it, so. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm moving this closer. I'm going to take another drink. Alright, I have a lot to go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had so much in here. Pumpkin cornbread. This is also from my D-stash from Brandy. This was awesome. It was like the cornbread from Heavenly Apothecary. And it was really good. And the pumpkin just added a little more sweetness and a little, it was just really, really good. I loved it. This was sweet potato sugar cookies, my favorite all-time scent from Front Porch. This one is hard to describe, but I can definitely say that I love this scent. It is like my favorite. It's hands down my favorite Front Porch scent ever. It's sweet. You get a really strong sugar cookie note. You get a sweet potato, like a sweet potato or pumpkin note, but it's not your typical like pumpkin spice note. It's just, and then it's just, there's something about it that's so unique that I can't even explain. It's just, if you haven't tried it, try it. It's amazing. Alright, Sweet Pine Noel. Another tart that I got in a sampler. I just talked about this, but I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm actually thinking I'm going to get a scoopable in it next year. Balsam and Cedar by Yankee. I did this in pieces because it was so strong I couldn't take it all at once. It's just a really good, strong Christmas tree scent. Pumpkin Waffle House cream-filled cake. There you go. This was really good. I don't remember it that well, but, I'm sorry. I don't remember it that well. I will tell you that I am currently really into Front Porch's cream-filled blends. The cream-filled scent is so delicious, and it blends with any and everything. I love it. Okay, I did one in sugar corn pudding from Heavenly Apothecary, and all of her wax is getting pretty banged up and dingy, so I'm really trying to work my way through it before it goes bad. But this I did in a tea light warmer, and it did well. I think I'm not going to use that particular tea light warmer for anything anymore because it just really, it's like the tea light's too far away from the wax, so it doesn't get as warm as I would like it. I finished my gooey donut shop from Tiffany's. I need to make an order with Tiffany in the new year. She's on my list. Because I need to stock up on scents that I like from her. Rosemary Mint, Hocus Pocus, Serendipity Splash. Oh. I think I want to do scoopables. Like, put $60 aside and do a scoopable in each of them. I don't know. This was a good, you know, sugar cinnamon donut scent. It was typical, but it was really good. For it being like a year old, it performed really well. I don't remember what warmer I used, so I don't know what to tell you there. And I'm sorry, this is an older bag. I did one donut and pumpkin marshmallow from Front Porch, and this was also from my D-stash from Brandy. I've been going crazy on that D-stash because I love pumpkin. And this was a yummy, delicious, crazy good pumpkin scent. It was creamy, and well, you all know Front Porch's marshmallow scent. So it blends beautifully with the pumpkin. I did Zucchini Pear by Orchid Lake Candles. And this I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed and was sad that I melted it after because the pear is the most juicy pear I've ever smelled in my life. It's like a legitimate real pear. It was delicious. And the zucchini was not like I've noticed, speaking of zucchini, any of you, if you happen to be watching that ever ordered from me and referred to my zucchini as a spicy zucchini, I did get upset when I would hear you say that, but now I've been recently melting some of my tarts that are from like last year. So they've had like 9 months to cure, and the zucchini gives me a headache and makes me nauseous. Like I cannot melt my own zucchini scent at this point. And it is a spicy zucchini. It's like a strong, potent, overpowering spicy zucchini, and I'm actually thinking about giving the oil away to Lindsay or something. That's how much I can't tolerate it, is that I'm thinking of giving it away. I've tried melting 2 or 3 different blends that I used my zucchini in, and both times I had to pour them out and air out my room. That's how bad it was. Like, not only did it make me nauseous, but it gave me a headache and I couldn't take it anymore. So this zucchini was a creamy, perfect kind of zucchini, like mellow. It was delicious. I'm going to have to get more of that. Oh, it was so good. Okay, we're almost done. Don't worry. Carrot cake by Yankee Candle. It sucked ass. It was horrible. Raspberry filled bread by Front Porch. This was bullshit. The raspberry, the thing is, when I first put it in and it first started melting, I got so excited because I smelled like a, do you know how Krispy Kreme, the raspberry filled Krispy Kreme donuts, you know how that raspberry smells? It's a very distinct scent. And that's what I started smelling when this started melting. And I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, that's delicious. And then of course it had the cream filled bread scent that I love from Front Porch. But the problem is this was a light scent throw. It never got above a light scent throw, so. And I'd given it more than enough time to cure. It shouldn't have smelled like that. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about is something of mine. And this is what I was talking about. This is actually a blend that I never actually put on the website, but I sent to a few people. I sent some of this blend to Lindsay, and she actually said she liked it. I don't understand why, because to me it's putrid. But it's spiced cranberry Noel. It was spiced cranberry blended with my vanilla bean Noel. For some reason, when I melted this, I got like a zucchini note. But I'm just saying, I sent this blend in like the shape of an L when I sent Lindsay my swap box. And she actually sent me a message saying that she liked it. I do, unless I'm mistaken. I'm going to say that I melted one of these little dooley doppers. It was the most acrid, putrid thing I've ever experienced so far in my life. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the mixture of because I love my vanilla. I love vanilla bean Noel. And of course I love my vanilla bean Noel because they're pretty much all the same. And I enjoyed the spiced cranberry from Buggy Town. So I don't know if it was my spiced cranberry oil I had. I don't know if it was the two of them blended. And I don't know why I got a light zucchini note. All I know is that I didn't even let it melt all the way. If I've sent this to anyone else, don't melt it. Just take my word for it. Don't melt it. Throw it away. Whatever. If I happen to send spiced cranberry Noel to you in the past, don't melt it. I'm telling you, she'll just be upset. It was disgusting. And then after I took it out, it lingered in the room. It permeated the walls and everything in the room. That's the day I had to put in wild berry cheesecake. It was like the only scent I could come up with that would kind of clear it out. I needed something light and fruity and just not, you know, it was horrible. Actually, I thought about like destashing some of my wax, but this, I wouldn't want to charge anyone for this, so I think I'm just going to throw it away. And I actually have some more of this, and I'm going to throw it away too. So that was the last thing I have to talk about. This is going to hit 30 minutes. Boom, I just hit 30 minutes. I apologize for it being so long. YouTube may make me